I'll be reacting to Dragon Quest The Adventure of Dai, episode 43. I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction from the 1 minute and 41 second mark. And 1-0, go! Oh, yeah, I've been waiting for this. The Clash of Power Swords in the title. Oh, the title sounds beautiful. All right, this is it. Oh, man, it looks beautiful. I never get sick and tired of seeing that crest glow. I mean, it's been around for like how many episodes? Well, yeah. Oh, sup, Pierre, give it a on. Yeah, I know, I'm so hyped up. Honestly, outside circumstances kept me from reacting to this episode when it came out 43 minutes ago, but hey, better late than never. Better. Oh, man, this design looks so damn beautiful. Jeez. Like, it looks like he could just get a watermelon and slam it towards its body and would just instantaneously vaporize with how decked out that man, his muscles are. Oh, Lord. You know something? Oh, it is Pierre give us? Oh, okay then. If it's that crazy, then my expectations are already, I mean, they're already sky high, but now they're even higher. Oh, man. Even like the flame effects, they look absolutely gorgeous, and I love the effect they've got with like the mirage to betray the heat coming out from the man's flames. Now that's how you build a mood for something so epic. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? I kind of like how it harkens back to the battle board I had a few weeks ago. Yeah, actually, yeah, character designs look really damn similar too. Now that they actually have multiple close-ups and comparison shots too. And I like it where finally getting to see the consequences to some managing to transport the information too. Oh boy. The biggest question is Pop going to be able to even interfere in this fight? I don't know. I'd say if we're looking at power levels, maybe Baron might be in this. Damn it, he gave us more time to react! Just jeez. But I'm always strong, though. I'm pretty sure he'll be able to get back up from that. Only with a lot of pain accompanying it. But hey, I've always been through worse. Okay, that's pretty damn smart. Hadler, they're actually doing it so that it's going to be harder for him to use his weaponry. And you know something I love about this fight? Hadler's like in constant attack mode. He's not going to let, for a single second, Dai actually catch his breath and rest. It is so freaking refreshing. Because in a lot of anime this season, it's like characters talk when like their opponent's on the ground, or let them rest and recover, or some bullshit like that. I like how the series doesn't fall into the trappings that falls into. Not to say I hate Shaman King, but that series is an example of how not to do fight scenes. And they're not the only offender either. D-Side the anime also has some pretty offensively done battle animation. The thing is, though, Pop has to realize that Kilvern is way above his level. He's not going to... Okay, you know what? I actually like that consequence that Hadler can go back to the way he was before. Because it further shows you the amount of conviction he has just to want to defeat and die. That's absolute dedication to a cause. And that's a lot of character development, too. Honestly, Hadler kind of always looked like a monster, though. If I'm being honest. Although he does look more intimidating now, I ain't gonna lie, because you can tell in the designs, the Toei animators made sure to make some of the they made sure to have more triangular features around Hadler's face to emphasize the increase in strength. So I'll give Toei credit. Even like the bottom area of his feet too, you can tell there's a lot more triangular shapes. I actually like it. You know he ain't wrong about that. And you know what I love too? Every single time Dai dodges, like you see him actually clutch his arm on multiple times. That is some damn good visual storytelling there. And he's gonna I thought for a second that claw was gonna graze him or something. Okay, it could be worse. At least he didn't hit him with the claw, but yeah, that knee doesn't. Yo, that was way too close for comfort there. I wonder if in the manga version, I wonder if it actually grazed the Dai's cheek, because I remember reading in some of my comment sections that they do get rid of some of the blood and some of the fight scenes sometimes. Not to say that I complain about that, because this series does amazing. Yes! Finally! I just hope Hadler doesn't grow his claws back, because that would be pretty freaking horrifying. Okay, going by his look at discomfort, it seems like he's not going to be able to heal himself that quickly then. Well, yeah, Pierre Yves, bring it on. Toei, they definitely know when they give a shit. When Toei gives a shit, they can make an anime look amazing. Like, honestly, Pierre, I wish Toei tried this hard with Digimon 2020. That's a perfect example of when Toei doesn't give a shit. This series is a perfect example when Toei gives a shit. And Pretty is an example when Toei does care, a good degree. Well, don't tell me he's going to regenerate. Yeah, but I thought at the very least, Dai sort of have capabilities of preventing Hadler from healing himself. But never mind. All right. The thing is, though, should he be unleashing a major move right now? I mean, I understand why Desperation doesn't have a lot of stamina. But still, though. Any special attack he does, Hadler might try. No, you know what? No, there's a chance Hadler might not try to dodge it, because Hadler, he definitely has the mindset of trying. Pierrev. All right, I'll pronounce it Pierrev. Because Hadler, I wouldn't be surprised if he's inclined to taking on Dai's strongest attack by countering it with his own strongest attack. Dai, please! I hope you did not just jinx yourself in saying that. Okay, I love how here you can tell how much respect he has for Dai, because he's not being absolutely cocky as shit saying that, oh, there's no way the attack's going to work. He's actually mentioned the fact that, yeah, Dai might be right or he might be wrong. No, that is some damn good dialogue there. Yo, those things look so strong. It could look like it could actually cut some of the bystanders like pop. Like, you don't joke. That's how massively powerful the man's aura looks. Yo, I just love how the music sounds so majestic. It would actually perfectly fit in a video game. Doesn't even matter if it's an RPG or not. I love whatever he says off on strap. Yeah, that's what I've been waiting for. I love how it goes instantly to like a black and white with like the extreme line work. It has sort of like a Yo, that is fucking okay. I gotta use that as a thumbnail. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh man, I feel like a kid watching a Saturday morning a cartoon or an anime. That's how good I think this series is right now. Hell, it's giving me those vibes of when I used to come home from school running just to watch Dragon Ball Z on Tsunami on Cartoon Network. Oh man, it harkens me back to those days. Oh, this is amazing. Very few anime can make it feel like this. And like the melancholy music too. Oh, hello, Juan B. Garcia. Yeah, like already 12 episodes in, this episode is legendary. And you know, I don't actually say that often to Juan B. Garcia because I'm currently watching all the non-sequel and non-spin-off anime for the summer. And this episode just outbeats the load out of every anime I'm watching right now. It's better than Love Live Superstar for me. This is better than Girlfriend. This is better than Dormitory. This is way better than Shaman King's not even the same tier as this series. Like, this series is like a whole nother league for me. Honestly, with the way Dragon Quest is going, this anime will be in my top 10 favorite anime of all time. It's going to be in that rare category alongside Fruits Baskets. With the way this series is going, it's going to fucking be there. Which I don't say that often at all. But this series is that fucking good. I really hope I can shut up the one-eyed bastard with the fucking magical staff. I hope. Because honestly, I want anyone to shut that little twerp up. Honestly, it is because he's pulling off. No, I call bullshit. I still think Baron is stronger than Adlar. But then again, that's my assumption, though. I think Dai's just disadvantaged because he did use a lot of his energy to destroy the Sovereign Castle a few episodes ago. And you know what I love about this, too, him utilizing the Sword of Champions? This has build-up because they actually did emphasize the mythology behind the Sword of Champions a few episodes ago, too, during the tournament episodes. That's what really gives this episode even more weight, because if it would have been any random sword, the scene would have been cool. But since we do have build-up from what the Sword of Champions actually is, this makes a grandiose scene even more grander than it already was to begin with. Now, this is a narrative payoff right here. Well, yeah, I mean, our boy used what, an on Strash a few moments ago? It is good. Okay. That looked like a fucking nuke. But no, there's no way that's going to kill our boy, though. At least I would think. Yeah, boy! Bullshit, he's not a cheater because, honestly, Dai went into the fight completely tired. So, if anything, it's fair that Dai is going to get a breather. While in comparison, Hadler, he came into the fight super fresh, not having to fight people beforehand. I'm just saying that I don't think that's cheating on Popper Dai's part. Okay, how many things can that body do? Wait, hold the fuck up. Whoa. Hey, you know, the backgrounds kind of remind me of Dragon Ball Super's, the Broly film backgrounds when Goku and Vegeta fight Broly in, like, an ice area. Like with the Toriyama Esek character designs in the ice. Woo, and I love that movie. And right now, this is giving me some similar vibes. Well, yeah. I mean, Hadler hasn't only just changed physically. He's changed him mentally too. That's if Hadley's going to allow him to go back to Papanica. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too. Considering that I already used a lot of energy in taking on the Sovereign Rock. Well, Pop did. Well, yeah, I mean, Pop did use up a lot of stamina. And use a. Yeah, didn't he use like the Fizz spell a few hours ago too? So yeah, he's going to be drained the hell up too. I never thought we'd see a race into the fucking sky, but you know what? I love it. Just seeing how the series started out and now seeing how things have gone so much up in skill that we see full-on mastery of flight from multiple characters now. It's pretty rewarding just seeing the humble beginnings of the series. Oh man, I really hope someone can give it to Saborio eventually too. This guy, every single time he's on screen, he gets on my nerves, but in a good way. This motherfucker reminds me of Babidi from the Dragon Ball series. Like similar size structure, similar facial features. Wait, you're fucking kidding me, right? He presents himself as a god, even though he's relying on manipulating others to achieve his goals. Sure. Yeah, definitely Pierre-Yves. And a lot of those spells were offensive spells, too. You know what I love about this scene? You gotta remember when Dai was taking on Baron, Pop utilized spells even beyond the grave, and now in this instance, you can see in a way Dai wants to return the favor because he wants to use the rest of the stamina to give Pop enough time to escape. Kind of like how this feels sort of like a subtle callback to that, where Dai's trying to use every single little bit in the tank left. Oh, snap. Okay, it feels like he's about to go Super Saiyan now with like the golden glow. Okay, you know shit's real. Whenever you see that super stylized black and white. Oh shit. Okay, I thought for a second it was gonna release a super upgraded version of the Avalon Strash for a second. But you know, yeah, I liked the facial expressions when he was actually putting his head in the water. That looked gorgeous. You know, like a little subtle effect where you see his face a bit moist from actually putting his head in the water. That's impressive because I was actually a few hours ago, I was reacting to All Routes Lead to Doom X. And in that series, it was raining. Water fell on characters, and while the water actually stuck on some of the characters' clothing, you didn't see the characters' faces or arms moist after their bodies hit water. Here you see Pop's face actually moist from actually putting it in the water. That is some nice attention to detail there. Oh. Duh! No. Maybe if we're lucky, Hadler might just be sending all menacing in the sky because he's trying to muster Mopa, or maybe he's just super wounded. At least I would hope. But no, he looks like he's not in great shape, but at least in decent shape. All as Edler's defeated, I'm fucking happy. And there's no way I think Dai's gonna die. I think Pop will find a way of rescuing him. Until we see a dead body, there's no way in fucking I'm thinking Dai's dead. Oh no! What? No, Zoe, no, just give us like 1 or 2 more minutes, damn it. Oh, okay, that was amazing. You already know what I'm gonna rate this. I don't even think I have to mention the score, but for those of you just barely joined the live round 3 or round 4, you get through essentially the most of the fight where it ends in a stalemate, all in a single episode. So the episode didn't waste time. 2, narratively speaking, there was a lot of tension because in this instance, I love how emphasized Pop and Dai were already drained from taking on the Sovereign Rock Castle not too long ago. So already this makes this episode more tense than some of the previous fights in the series, especially when they mention the fact that Adler is on a similar tier of strength as a Baron. And I love the fact that they mentioned his weapon of choice is the Sword of Champions, because we know that sword is basically an legendary weapon because it was given build-up, and Dai was trying to get that sword a few episodes ago. So that's why I loved this episode from a story standpoint. There was like so much payoff to what we got episodes ago. All right, preview time. Whoa, it looks gorgeous. Yo, somehow the next episode looks even better than this week. Oh, there's only so much excitement I can take. Woo, man. Oh, that's awesome, Pierre-Yves. That's how we actually went as far as adding some nice anime original fight scenes in that case. Good. Now, this is when Toei's at its best, when they actually do stuff like that. Which, trust me, Pierre-Yves, I watch a lot of Toei animes. Toei usually does not try this hard. I know because I've been keeping up with the majority of their anime over the last few years. They normally don't do that. Hell, you ask One Piece fans and they're like, yeah, Toei doesn't even give our series that much of good treatment. But man, this series, it has it all. Holy shit. And then aside from the plot progression, the fighting in the episode was just amazing because there was just a massive hits every single time. Seeing Adler and Dai unleash their strongest feats, it was just a visual marvel to see. That's why, from a visual standpoint, the episode doesn't disappoint. It actually surpassed all my expectations. Now, from a character standpoint, there was a lot of growth. I mean, what can I say? Because with Adler, he had about the most substantial character moments in this episode. Actually seeing how it's emphasized with him giving up his ability to be a Darkling because he wants to absolutely and desperately beat Dai. It's just kind of astounding because we see how much he's changed over a small period of time and how much he's changed over his encounters against Avon and Dai. So I do love that, how this series portrays positive, negative change, even in an individual that is evil and menacing like Adler. And it wasn't just that. I love how you see a lot of growth for Dai because he was actually willing to give up his life to allow Pop to escape. That was also something that was really damn fun to watch because it shows you how much of a mature man Dai is too. And to top it all off, we get to see just the sheer hubris of Zabora thinking that he's some kind of god. I'm like, woo, man, I hope he's cut down to size, figuratively and literally, both, because that fucker deserves he deserves the worst, the absolute worst treatment. And I'm actually, I'm hyped up for that huge reveal then, Pierre-Yves. Although it just sucks because I know next week I'm going to be working on Friday probably, so I'm going to be late because it's mandatory overtime, which sucks. Because I really want to react to next week early. I'm like, son of a gun. Oh, man, it's going to hurt me a lot. But well, I'll just react to the series when I get back from work next week. But of course, I'll be reacting to Dragon Quest first, though. And then everything else, because Dragon Quest is going to be priority number 1 when I get back from work next week. on Dragon Quest. Yeah, I don't see any other anime taking priority over this series next week. Oh, hell no. So, yeah. Just giving you all a heads up. I'm going to be late some next week because I got work scheduled. They haven't scheduled it yet, but I know since they gave me Thursday this week and they're going to work, they're going to give me Friday because they always alternate between Thursday and Friday every week. Yeah. But damn, regardless, that's what I thought I did great from a character standpoint. Naturally, the animation was gorgeous. From like the reaction shots when Pop put his face in the water towards Handler and Dai just charging at each other. So it's like the destruction of the environments. I mean, good Lord, this episode. I'd say it was probably Toei's finest work in the series by far. And that's saying a lot because I thought their work on Bammer vs. Dai was some of their finest work. But somehow this episode surpassed it with like the variety of colors, the variety of environments. Because literally, the fight, let's just look at the massive amounts of creativity. We start up the fight, literally, and then fighting in a rocky, deserted zone. Then they fight in a glacier. They fight in the glacier zone for like the final bit of the fight. And then in the middle of the fight, it's pretty much an aerial battle. I'm like, that's a lot of visual variety for a fight. And it emphasizes the massive scale of it, too, because the animators, they make sure that as a viewer, not a single moment in the episode is boring at all. Oh, thank you very much, Pure Eve. That's why I thought visually the episode was a masterpiece. And it was pretty darn creative, too. And the artwork was absolutely gorgeous. Our man Dai looks handsome as fuck as always. There's no doubts. And Adler, he looks absolutely menacing with the triangular designs. How can I not love? It just looks so dang glorious. And performances were great. And I even felt like they had some new tracks. The new tracks in the episode, they were so fucking good. And that's why if I had to rate this episode overall, I'm going to go with a 10 out of 10. There's no doubts in my mind that it's a 10 out of 10 worthy episode. And hell, it's the fuck yeah. I'm going to be there for my reaction. I'm going to be there to react to the next episode for sure. Like, literally. The only thing that'll stop me from reacting is like something random happening to the place I live in. That'll be the only one that'll stop me from reacting to the next episode next week. But aside from that, which I hope nothing bad happens to the place I live in, I'm definitely pumped up for next week. But anyways, right before I go, let me just say thank you very much to Juan B. Garcia and Pierre-Yves Yevis, Bergreg, Garridon. Thank you very much for commenting on the live chat. Everyone else, thank you all very much for watching my video. Hope you all have a fun, great, safe, and fantastic day. And I will see y'all later to come back one more. And I hope y'all have a fun, great, safe, and fantastic day, everyone. And bye-bye.